Today, a T1000 style robot is going to destroy the mainstream media. Bear with me. So look at this tosh they're trying to sell. Shape-shifting robots. We're going to see a clip here of a robot supposedly shape-shifting, morphing, melting, coming through bars that it wouldn't have fitted through, and then regenerating the other side, like the T1000 robot in Terminator. Problem is, when we look at the footage, it's got more cuts than a samurai film and looks absolutely ridiculous.
And speaking about the relationship between machines and human beings, there are different ways in which robots have made their presence felt in our lives. And now there are different shapes and forms in which robots are coming to life. Let me tell you what I'm talking about here. Scientists have now created something that looks like no ordinary robot. This robot can shape shift. What is shape shifting? Basically transform from solid to liquid states. This study was published in the journal Matter. Scientists at the Chinese, Hong Kong, and American universities worked on the study. They created the robot using a composite of metals with a low melting point. And scientists point out and put out their findings in the journal. This is the first time a material that can shift shape and carry heavy loads has been identified for microbots. It is a major breakthrough because it makes it possible to combine shape shifting and strength in the design of the robots. When the robot transforms into liquid, it can merge, it can also be elongated, meaning it can also slide.
I mean, look at the tosh she's showing us now. I love this. We see it melt, so no doubt it's a soft metal, something like gallium, and these bars are heated to melt the soft metal. And then we get various cuts, and then suddenly this figure, this gallium type figure, reappears the other side. So ridiculous.
To the bars, like you see here, and then it can turn solid. The metal microbot would remind you of the character T1000 in the Terminator movie franchise, but this invention means it can benefit mankind. They can morph shape, they can move pretty fast, it can be used to reach spaces that are usually tough to get to. It can be
Absolutely ridiculous. So let's just see that one more time, enlarged.
that looks like no ordinary robot. This robot can shape shift. What is shape shifting? Basically transform from solid to liquid states.
Like I said, ridiculous. Now, if that was true, what was happening, that would have been captured and filmed from multiple angles without cuts. That is some of the most ridiculous, silly claims I think I've heard this year. And there's been quite a few already. But that's just gallium. And I'm going to show you. Bear with me. Let me just show you. Gallium's a soft metal, essentially. Just want to show you some pictures. And then we're going to look at a video clip which just destroys the Terminator robot charade we just looked at. And here's a video from a year ago called Gallium and Spoon. And we even recognise the same robot. Look! It was exactly the same robot, and as we can see, gallium melts. It's soft metal. Once more. Bear with me. And of course we come back here, and of course the claims being made by the mainstream media regarding this are absolutely ridiculous. We've just busted this with a video titled Gallium and Spoon. All this is is gallium metal little robot, exactly the same one as we actually saw being melted. No doubt leaning against heated bars. More cuts in it, the samurai movie, because this thing doesn't regenerate, otherwise it would have been caught on film, and then another thing just suddenly arrives mysteriously, and the mainstream media is claiming this is some kind of new technology where it can morph, bend through bars, and then regenerate the other side. Utter tosh.